All right. Welcome back to Eyes Open Media. All right, so you guys are looking at JSnip4, just giving him a shout out here. He does the Webbot reports on a monthly. As you know, Cliff High is the one that actually puts the Webbot report together, and you can go to Cliff High's, website. I don't even know what it's called. What is Cliff High's website? Let me see if JSnip4 has it here, so we can give Cliff High a shout out for the Webbot. Let me see. Let's roll this news. Where is the Webbot report? Okay, he doesn't have it on here. That's interesting. Okay, anyways, you can go to Cliff High's channel is over here, as you guys can see it on the right side where my cursor is. Here it is right there, Cliff High. He doesn't. He did talk about YouTube on here. But if you want to get his Webbot report, I'm pretty sure he can. You can message him, or he should have a link to his channel. And as you see, other people have the Webbot reports, and they're talking about the Webbot report. Okay, but I want to talk to you about. I wanna play the video part where he talks about Ethereum and Ripple coin and Bitcoin. In April, late April, and what happens to those coins and going forward into the summertime. Okay, so let's play that, and let's listen to what Jay Snip4 had to say about what the RevBob had to say about Ripple coin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin going into the April and into the summertime. Okay, and we'll discuss it, and then we'll look at the coins, update on the coins real quick, and then for you guys that are wanting the map, it's not out yet, so I don't know what's going on with the map. I don't know why it's taking so long, because it is past 3 p.m. The map's usually out by 1 p.m. So I'm gonna wait for the map, and when the map comes out, I will put the map will be on the main channel, Currency 365, and you guys can be able to see the updated map on that channel, and that will be the last report extras that we're going to do as well. So we're going to go out with a bang at Currency 365 for the report extra, the last report extra. So make sure you tune into that later today. Hopefully I can get even more news, because right now the news is very scarce and really dry. Okay, for especially so hopefully that changes in the next 3 hours, and we also get the updated map as well. Okay, so we can go out with a bang with report extras. Okay, so let's play Jay Snip here, Mr. Jay Snip4, and let's listen to what he has to say, what the Webbot report has to say about Ripple coin and Ethereum and Bitcoin.
Is for the people to forgive all the debt, including the national debt. This idea of a people-induced national jubilee, or forgiveness of debt, is described as causing projectile vomiting in the debt money centers. It can be noted that both Ripple and Ethereum cryptocurrencies, right? It can be noted that both Ripple and Ethereum have upward price measures that are hinted to be manifesting over late April. These are suggested to create something of a boost or a boom, primarily in Ethereum and Ethereum wallet installations, with some new economic activities developing around installing Ethernet wallets, or Ethereum wallets. The data would seem to be hinting at some announcement of partnering to release devices with these wallets pre-installed. Note that not a lot of longer-term data sets here, with most of the set being composed of shorter-term values. These sets have a panic-to-buy situation developing later in summer, primarily affecting USAPOP, in which Ethereum will be seen as the next Bitcoin, with those words being referenced explicitly. Hence, they are our temporal marker for the bulge in the emotional values around Ethereum. This is to say, when you are reading the words in general financial websites that Ethereum is the next Bitcoin, and there had been a recent jump up in the US dollar price of Bitcoin, then we will be at the height of the emotional curve of that phase. This emotional zenith probably will not be coincident with the price zenith near term, as we can expect the price to rise a bit further. However, the temporal marker of the headlines and the previously exciting rise in the US dollar price of Bitcoin could and perhaps should be taken as an indication of the soon-to-be waning emotional flush for Ethereum. Within the data sets, we frequently see these emotional building tension zenith just before the jump into release of tension, which can accompany selling and profit taking. So it's saying Ethereum's going to go up pretty nicely, but it's also going to come back down. So be careful. Also note lots of the base sets are explicitly focused on speculations within Ethereum. These were also noted back in 2003 prior to the crash of the price of Bitcoin. Ripple is also showing as having upward pressure for price. However, in this case, the data is not referencing either speculations nor owner emotional excitement. Rather, we have the price for Ripple being impacted by increasing desperation from banks. These sets have yet more pressures for an upward price movement, albeit tepid, compared to Ethereum coin. Other interesting aspects of Ripple include longer-term values growing in sets that are parallel to the rising panic within the banking system. This appears to bear watching, as there may be some explicit relationships between Ripple price and banking system health. Bitcoin is continuing to show a rapid pace upward, with these sets having cross-links over to the hyperinflation sets within markets as well as global pop. The data sets are still showing Bitcoin to be a wealth store rather than a speculation play, but also now we have new data sets that are suggesting that some form of funds will be allowed to trade Bitcoins, with the clear understanding that these are inter-fund trading between members. The data has these being allowed as long as there is no blockchain interaction with the various trades. This will turn out very badly according to the longer term sets, but the bad decision part of these sets are not forecast as manifesting for at least a year. The bad decision will not affect Bitcoin nor the blockchain, but appears to be limited to the funds playing with themselves only.
Okay, so you guys can go to his channel to see the rest of the. I mean, it's 38 minutes of him talking about the Webbot report. The Webbot report's like 49 pages for April, something around there. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's a lot of news, and Cliff High does a great job putting everything together. And yeah. So as you guys heard there, Bitcoin is going to, start the pressure for Bitcoin to go higher is going to continue, and Bitcoin is going to continue to go higher, especially as the Bitcoin Unlimited hard fork looks like it's coming. It came to a halt, and looks like Bitcoin Unlimited is basically crashing. Not crashing in the sense that it's going down, but it's crashing that for the hard fork. Okay. They got to get to 51%. Doesn't look like they're gonna do that because F2 pool is no longer involved. And when the F2 pool was involved, they had 37%. And now that they're no longer involved, so you can at least take half of that away. And so they got a long way to go to get to 51%, especially with the number two mining not able to be there any longer, or not supporting Bitcoin Unlimited. And I'm pretty sure other people will say, you know what, it's not going to hard fork. Let's get back into Bitcoin Core, right? BTC. So BTC is going to start pushing its way back up to 1350 and higher. If we didn't have any talks about this Bitcoin Unlimited, BTC would have already tested, or be right now testing 2300. So that's significant. That's significant because and I did talk to Prophet Solomon about Bitcoin yesterday, and she did tell me that the Lord said that Bitcoin was going to rise when because the first time I talked to her, we talked about how I told her about how I was learning Bitcoin over the summer, and how I've been telling people about Bitcoin because OJ taught me was teaching me how to do Bitcoin and Bitcoin transaction, and I started bringing that onto the channels and stuff, and I told her what do you see about Bitcoin? What is the Lord saying about Bitcoin? And then she told me that Bitcoin is going to go higher and Ethereum is going to go really high as well. And I said, cool, because that's just confirmation, because I got a buy signal for Bitcoin and Ethereum going really high. And as we go into this cryptocurrency boom, and so but she didn't tell me the other part. She didn't tell me that Bitcoin was going to drop, and she did yesterday. So she did confirm it, because I did tell her that Bitcoin has dropped from 1350 to it even went down to, I think we were playing in the 800s, 890 something for Bitcoin. At one point, because of the hard fork craziness that was coming for the hard fork, we were playing in the 800s, and people were very, very scared about this hard fork coming that was going to go 70 2030 for Bitcoin and Bitcoin Unlimited. But now everybody's seeing that that's not coming. But she did tell me yesterday that yeah, the Lord told me that it was going to drop after it made a nice run, and then it's going to come back up. So she said that was confirmation as well. So we both confirmed each other. Bitcoin went to the 1350 all-time high, came back down because of this hard fork bullcrap, and now that everybody's seeing that this hard fork most likely doesn't have a chance on happening, Bitcoin is going to go back to 1300 plus, but this time it's going to go to 2300. I'm forecasting 2300 test in Bitcoin in the summer. So June 1st or maybe after June, sometime in June or July. But Bitcoin, the pressure that is in on Bitcoin and people buying it and people using it, it's unbelievable. And I think India is supposed to vote on Bitcoin next week. I believe their parliament will be voting if Bitcoin is a legal currency or not, because some idiots in India were saying that Bitcoin is or that cryptocurrency and Bitcoin is a Ponzi scheme, which we know that's bullcrap. And I think some people are doing that is because they're into their livelihood is on fiat money. So to save the fiat money and their banking systems, I mean, they have to come out and say, "Oh, it's a Ponzi scheme" or whatever. When Bitcoin is just a currency that's used in transactions, that's all it is, right? So there's no Ponzi scheme. It goes up and down like gold and silver, and you can use it to as a means of currency to buy gifts, to buy things, just like you do for gold, or just like you do for silver, or just like you do for any type of fiat currency. So we know that's bullcrap, and so next week, India, we need to watch this carefully, and I will do an update video on this. India is supposed to vote on Bitcoin if it's legal or not. Now, if they announce that Bitcoin is illegal for India, Bitcoin will take a nice hit, okay? But most likely we're seeing the pressure in Bitcoin. So this tells us that India is going to vote that Bitcoin is a legal tender currency. I mean, goodness gracious, Japan and China and the Eastern world use Bitcoin all the time. The Philippines use Bitcoin mainly. People are surviving in Brazil because of Bitcoin. So and Venezuela as well. So there's no way India doesn't approve Bitcoin. They're gonna if they don't, they all they're doing is destroying their country. And we already said that we've heard from the prophets that India will be prosperous this year. Even though they're going to go through a lot of turmoil, they're still going to be prosperous. And I think one of the reasons why is because they're going to accept Bitcoin as a legal tender in their country. So hopefully that's next week, and I believe it's supposed to be next week. Then they announced it, and when they do, it's going to shoot Bitcoin up like crazy. Okay, so watch the Bitcoin prices. It should be moving up now, and Ethereum's going to take a little bit of back seat until about late April. It looks like, according to the Webbot, Ethereum starts to rise late April. Ripple coin also will start rising late April. Well, Ripple coin is actually up 100% in the last 2 days. So it's already doing now, I guess, because we're all buying in early before that jump of late April. So look for Ripple coin and Ethereum to rise late April and into the summer, and then Ethereum could continue to rise, and people calling it the next Bitcoin, and then people start to sell it, and then they'll be buying even more Bitcoin and maybe even some more Ripple or whatever's hot at that time, and they're gonna cash in the Ethereum. So Ethereum's gonna make you guys some money. It's already made you guys some money because I called a buy signal at 750 and it hit 54 bucks. Okay, so I'm going to be buying some Ethereum as it continues to come down. It's in the 40s right now, which is a great. I want it to even come even lower. If I can get Ethereum in the high 30s, that would be awesome. But yeah, so I loaded up on Ripple. I'm gonna play Ripple out. I'm gonna play Ripple. Maybe Ripple goes to 50 cents, maybe even $1. Okay, the next 12 months, I don't know. But other than that, as he said in the Webbot report, as the government, as the banking sector start to crash or start to have financial problems, Ripple coin is going to rise. So that's the key right there. So Ripple could actually go all the way to about $2 or more. Okay, I mean Dash went from $2 to 100 plus. So Ripple coin can definitely go from 1 cent to $2. Okay, so I'm gonna hold my Ripple coins. I got a bunch of it. I got like 13,000 Ripple coins. So I might buy even more tomorrow and then just hold it. And then I'm gonna start, watching Ethereum and then buying Ethereum as it goes lower. I'll probably grab some Ethereum and wait for the nice run up to about 300 to 500 for Ethereum. And then of course Bitcoin. We earn Bitcoin in MPCA. If you need my link, it's in the description section, or you can just message me for my link for MPCA. And remember, MPCA is also going to be you'll be able to earn Ethereum as well, and coming up very soon. And they also introduced something new that's coming out in the Singapore event yesterday, or this actually it was today. The event for MPA's 2-year anniversary was today, and they announced that something big is coming. So I don't know if they're going to have their own cryptocurrency, if they're going to be doing something. It's going to be something with cryptocurrency, because I saw the video and it had a cryptocurrency sign on there. So that's going to be interesting. Let's quickly take a look at the market here. Let me reload it to see what the prices look like for the top 5. Okay, Ripple is at 0.0184. Ethereum's at 48. I want this to come even lower. I want to get some Ethereum at 38. I want to see. I don't know if it's going to come that low, but I want to get it at 38 if I can before the big push up. That they're calling for late April. And then of course Bitcoin prices are rolling out. Now these are the ones for the market cap. Now let me look at the prices here in Coinbase for Bitcoin. Okay, so Bitcoin is at 1,089. That's a big difference between 1,089 and 1,065. And I believe that this it's a difference here because I guess they have a huge fee, so they'll sell you Bitcoin at one. I don't know how they do it. I'm not sure I'm not sure why the prices are so different. Anyways, I'm pretty sure it could be some fees or something involved. As you see, this is the price for Coinbase. This is the actual price, and this is the price Coinbase will give you. Okay, so there is fees involved, as you can see here, just a little bit though. It's like 5 cents, 50 cents, or something like that. This is why cryptocurrency is so popular, because the fees are so cheap to do transactions compared to the payment processors like STP and Payza and all the other payment processors out there, Payeer and Perfect Money and things of that nature. These fees are like 5 cents, 50 cents, things of that nature. Okay, so Bitcoin is rising. Here comes 1100. And like I said before, I think we're going to test 1300, 1350 again very soon, as the pressure for Bitcoin is just enormous, as you heard from the Webbot, and it's going to push the prices higher. Okay, so that's it for me. I'll see you guys on the last report extras tonight, and hopefully I have the map. And hopefully the map looks a lot better. It not really moving on the map, but and hopefully I have some other good news to tell you guys. It's been a great week. A body coming out and telling us telling them to remove Chapter 7 and all that other stuff. So it's been a really, really great week, and I enjoyed the ride, and we're gonna keep it going. We're just not gonna keep it in the format it is now, but we're gonna keep it going on the main channel, and I'm gonna bring you guys other people as well to my team. So it's gonna be pretty cool. So that's it for me. Talk to you guys later. Eyes open. Peace out.